Hello everybody and welcome back to Coloring with Haley. I'm going to do just a little haul video for February. I managed to get my hands on some books, and as you can see I'm already nice and decorated for spring. I brought back out my bunny that's itching himself and my little duck, and I got these last year at Hobby Lobby. They probably still have them. But I do have just a few books here. I thought it was enough for a haul rather than waiting for it to build up. I'd go ahead and show you now. And also, technically, this first book that I'm about to show you is from January, but I never actually hauled it officially. And I know several people out there just like to come to YouTube to watch haul videos, so they might have missed it. And again, I want to give more attention to this book because, guys, I'm just over the moon with this book. This is Faces in the Forest, a portrait coloring book by Jen Racine. You saw me color a page in this for Froggy February. If you saw my finished pages, you saw this page. This book is just fantastic. There is like a diverse group of women in here, all kinds of women. Here, let me see, there's like a girl with a bunch of freckles. There we go. There's even a bald woman here. And they're just surrounded by nature, animals, plants. I didn't know Jen Racine even had a portrait book out. I just happened to stumble across this myself in January. I love it. I can't wait to see if she's going to do more portrait books. You do get 25 images in this one, by the way. I should have probably started out with that. But this book, yeah, it's just stunning. It's fantastic. I can't wait to color in this. This is a book that I would finish completely. I like doing portraits, and this one's just lovely. Also, it has that really nice matte cover on it. I know some people don't like how that feels, but I do. I love the matte cover. So next up, along with pretty much everyone and their mother, I bought Country Chibis from Alexandra Franzese, and she has a channel now where she does flip-throughs, and she actually said her name in it, so I now know how to pronounce her name. I know everyone's been posting videos and I'm like, this is a book by Alexandra, not so sure how to pronounce her name. It was Franzese. That is how she pronounced it in the video, so we're gonna go with that. And I already have a page in here that I did like 1st of March, so I won't show you that one, but yeah, fantastic chibi girl book. And I don't think anyone's ever done like a country girl themed chibis, so I really liked that. But here's an example. They are kind of lightly grayscaled, just light enough that you can kind of use it as a guide for your own coloring. If you use anything other than pastel markers on this, it's kind of cover up what grayscaling is there. So I'd recommend using it as a guide for shading, and I'll show you a picture that I did like that. But I also really like that there are some boys in here. That's something that you don't see too often. Now let me find the page that I did that's not, there we go. This was the page that I did in February, and as you can see, I used that as just a guide for the shading myself on this girl, and it turned out really well. It turned out super cute. There's another boy somewhere right nearby. Most of them aren't full scenes. You just kind of get a little bit of what's going on. Here we go. Here's a boy riding a bull. I like that. And I'm fine with them not being full scenes. You know, they don't have to be for me. And there are a few that are landscape. There's another boy there with a pig. But yeah, I'm really thrilled with this one. I think this one's 35 images. It doesn't say on the back. It just says, join us in the country where we can relax and color some cute Western-inspired chibis. Each page has a unique Southern-style activity to explore. I believe this one was 35 pages. Yeah, it doesn't say. It just kind of starts out. But this one was so cute. Fantastic. I could see myself coloring every page in this, and in fact, I probably will try to. I can't wait to see what else she does. I would love to see her do another chibi book, especially since she picked such a unique theme for this one. I just love that the theme is so unique. Alright, and then Cute Frogs by Morgana Sky. Last month was, of course, Froggy February, and Jamie told me about this book. I ordered it immediately. Amazon lost it. It finally made it here, just not really in time for Froggy February. Like, it barely made it in at all. And I was busy with that portrait page, so I did not get to color in it for Froggy February, but I will be coloring in it. Of course I will. It's Cute Frogs. So this Morgana Sky person seems to somehow be connected to Coloring Book Cafe. This has the same publisher as Coloring Book Cafe. It's published in the exact same way. I'm thinking they might be an artist for Coloring Book Cafe and they're just doing some of these on their own. You get your sample images on the back. And here, look at this. It even starts out like a coloring book cafe page where you get the little, I don't know what you call them, samples of all the pictures at the front, which is the one thing I really don't like about coloring book cafe books. I could do without the large samples at the front. Let's see, how many pages of those do you get? You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. That's nothing but the samples of what's in the book. And I think that these could be made smaller and just take up 1 or 2 pages, kind of the way Hannah Lynn does at the beginning of her books. I don't know, it's just weird to me because I'm not going to color these. I guess you could use them to test your supplies and it'd be a more interesting test page than just a blank page. But yeah, to me, they kind of just take up the room. Not my thing. I would cut these out. I'd axe them if it were me. But you do get right into the frog images after that, and they are super cute. Kind of a wide variety, too. Get all kinds of frogs. Even some that look more like toads to me, like that one. Here's our picture from the cover. This guy's in a teacup. It's just a wide variety of frogs doing various frog-related things. Lots of nature, lots of plants. So if you're someone that likes coloring nature and plants, this is definitely a book for you. Let me see if I can find my... There we go. This one right here is one of my favorites with this tree frog. There is a Pac-Man frog in here somewhere. And I have a Pac-Man frog. Let me see if I can find that page. That's a bullfrog. It's an African bullfrog. There we go. There's a little Pac-Man frog. You can tell because he's got the characteristic horns. And see, well, you know what? I just said all that about using this as a test page, and then it's got like a color chart test page back here. So I'm not really sure what these are trying to achieve, what they're for. I just think you could make the thumbnails smaller. I don't know, it's just me. It's very nitpicky, something to gripe about, but yeah, I just think you could make them smaller or get rid of them completely, and it would still be fine. But this book is super cute, and I can't wait to color a picture in it. Next up, of course, Camelia Angelkova got my money again. She always does with her miniatures books, but that's fine. I absolutely love these books. They're probably my favorite coloring books, like, if I'm honest. They're definitely my favorite, okay? She did 50 Easter miniatures, and I didn't have an Easter coloring book, like, whatsoever, so I went ahead and got this. I mean, I was going to get it anyways because it was miniatures, but I went ahead and bought it now because it's a good time to start coloring our Easter pages. And this one's great. What is there to say about Camelia's miniature books? You know, they're always fantastic. I think they get better and better every time. And I do think there are some images in this that are just regular old spring as well. I flipped to one immediately. This little chick here with his, like, boot house. That could just be spring. But they do have some that are definitely Easter pages. There are a bunch of really cute lambs in here. Let me see if I can find... There we go. This page right here. I love this page. And then there's another one. There we go. All the lambs and little, like, chicks in this book make me hope that she's going to do, like, a 50 farmyard miniatures or barnyard. She could release anything, I think. I think she could release, like, 50 bug miniatures and I'd still buy it. It'd be cute, too, because look at those snails. She's got, like, little ladybugs in here, too. The dog makes an appearance. There's a couple of cats. There's some duckies in here, too. There we go. A peacock. Yeah, lots of just... There's the ladybugs. Lots of just really fun images that are both Easter and spring. She's got all her baby animals. The mice, of course, make an appearance. Just a fabulous book. And this one's probably my favorite, like, cover that she's done. Just something about the blue gradient all the way to the pink. It just looks so beautiful. And it just, like, screams Easter and spring. I just love this, yeah. But like I said, you know, she could release anything, and anytime she releases a 50 miniatures, I kind of immediately buy it. They're always a good price, too. And then, finally, here we go. I just got 5 books. I have new easy coloring book by Joshua Dunbar. This is the first book he's published on his own. He's no longer with Jade Summer. He's publishing books on his own, and I like his easy books, so I wanted to support him, and I bought this at the introductory price. And as of filming, it's still introductory, so I'm not sure what the final price is going to be. But this is a whopping, like, humongous book. Can you see that? It has 65 images, single-sided, no black background. So yeah, it's a humongous book. And it's just a bunch of random stuff. No real theme, just kind of everything is in here. Food, animals, flowers, people, there's a mermaid. He's got some landscape images here, vegetables for fall, banana split, hummingbird. He's got some that are full scenes. Let me see if I can find one. There you go. The beach. Yeah, I really love this. Nothing wrong with it at all. And I do like that it is random. I'm sure some people kind of prefer things to be themed, like with his Easy Christmas and Easy Halloween, but I just like that this one's random. It just has a bunch of stuff in it that you may not find anywhere else. I mean, let's see. Let's find a good example. Like, now that I'm flipping through it, I'm like, okay, yeah, you might find this in another book. You might find this in another book. Give me just a second, though. I know for sure there are things in here. There we go. Like, this is just an assortment of things you'd use for baking. Like, who else is going to put that in their books? Like, I don't even know where he comes up with some of the pages that he puts in here, but they're just fantastic. Yeah, I love this turtle. And they're lightly grayscaled, similar to Alexandra's books, where I kind of use it as more of a guide for my own shading than letting the grayscale itself show through, because it will only show through on the lighter colors. Can't wait to see what else he does. These books are easy, of course, as the title says, and even myself, with the more advanced coloring I sometimes do, I still love these books. I just think they're great for everyone. Kids, adults, advanced, simple. There's something about coming sometimes to color just a nice, simple, like semi-realistic picture too, because these are pretty realistic looking pancakes. Lemonade, got a gnome there, honey. Yeah, this fantastic book. Really love it. And also he has sneak peeks in the back for 3 new books that he says he's got coming out. So we're going to get an Animal Mandalas, a Country Spring, and an Easy Country. And I think all of those sound super interesting, and I'm definitely going to buy those as well. But yes, you can find him on Amazon under Joshua Dunbar now. And I do believe that this has completely different pictures than the easy coloring book that he published with Jade Summer, but I don't own that specific one, so I can't confirm for sure. But this was just a fantastic, humongous book with a little bit of everything in it, a little bit of everything for everyone. And that finishes out my little haul that I had there for February, and then I kind of slapped in this little book for January. Just 5 books, but 5 very, very good books. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.